Yeah. Ohio gozaimashita, minasan. Watashi wa live wire desu. Ding, 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 ding. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Shit, maybe. Yo, can we get a grip, people? God damn. Man, listen, man. The shit on Twitter has been crazy for about a couple of days since the PSX. I must admit. Motherfuckers has flipped the switch. They taking off their Xbox jerseys and put on their motherfucking Sony jerseys for JRPGs. I'm like, that shit is crazy to me. That's like saying I ain't gonna be a fan of the Giants because I don't like their punter and shit. Like, what the fuck is that shit all about? Like, oh man, this shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy out here in the streets. Like, I don't understand. Like, look, man, and I know I'm a little bit rusty on my Japanese, so don't fucking judge me. It's been a while. I haven't been to Japan in over 10 years. So forgive me. But it's like you got a lot of people that are so like, I'm pro Japan and I love Japan and I'm all in love with Japan. Bitch, you ain't never been to Japan. Never been. I've been there. It's all right, depending on where you're at, but it's really no different than fucking America. I mean, yes, you have cultural differences, true. But when it comes down to it, people are the same no matter where the fuck you go. Now, their technology over 10 years ago, yeah, it was popping. It was. In 2000, when did I go? I went in 2003. I had bought a brand new cell phone. That shit was color. Was it 2003? No, it was before that. Maybe 2002. It was like a color cell phone, but not like a bullshit color cell phone. Like we had that washed out color cell phone when I think Motorola was making them. It was like those washed out color cell phones. We had just left the straight up black and white cell phone and went to the color cell phone. And going to Japan, that cell phone was way better. Now it's not as good, obviously, as what we have now. But at that time, their flip phones had way more color pop. It wasn't crisp, but it was way better than what we were seeing over here. And then the very next year, I went back. And then I got a Casio phone. And that shit was all that in a bag of chips to me at that time. You know, I still haven't seen a phone that kind of looked like that. Well, maybe. Maybe. I mean, that flip phone era was, to me, I was kind of like one. How many flip phones I had? Like two, maybe. After that, I went to like a Palm Pilot or some shit like that. BlackBerry, one of them shits. But it was like, their technology, they do have some things that are kind of cool. But the thing is, the fucking world caught up. It caught up. It's similar to the fucking NBA and baseball and shit. The NBA, all the American players were like the best players in the world by far, not even close. Not even fucking close. But the difference is now is, when it comes to video games, Japan kind of stalled out a little bit. Yeah, you have your exceptions here and there with Kojima and I forget the rest of those. I don't know all those people's names, but you have your exceptions. But for the most part, everybody else has been kind of like stuck in slow-mo. Now, granted, their teams might be smaller than the ones that you have in the States or the ones you have in the UK. But still, like a lot of the art direction, some of that stuff, they just didn't let die, The fans like a specific style. Like, look at Final Fantasy. Shit looks the same. Like, yeah, it's polished and all that shit. But the games, they still look the same. Like, they still got that Japanese-ish type look, that cartoon anime type look. Like, the dude always has some fucking weird-ass, spiky-ass hair with a shit ton of moose in that bitch. Like, they always kind of do the same thing, you know? And that's partially why, I mean, you know, they kind of went out of style. And to me, people asking for JRPGs is no different than somebody asking for more 8-bit games. You be like, oh man, bring back JRPGs on the Xbox. And be like, next you're gonna be like, oh, bring back more 8-bit games. We want more games like Shovel Knights. You be like, really? I mean, really, are people really begging for more games like Shovel Knight? Like, you might have a handful of people, you know, a lot of retro gamers, but most of those people live on PC, man. That's where they stay. Like this, like the funny thing is, man, these people that are angry about Xbox not having JRPGs are bitching to Phil. Like Phil makes the fucking JRPGs. Talk to the fucking devs. The devs make the game. Beg them to bring the game to the Xbox. Phil can't put them in a headlock and say, you motherfucker, listen, bitch, you gonna bring this goddamn JRPG to Xbox, bitch. You know, you can't do that shit. Why? Because there's no money in it. There's no fucking money. Everybody likes to harp back to like Xbox 360 and they had all those JRPGs on. Yes, they did. You know why? Because Xbox spent a shit ton of money bribing those motherfuckers to bring that shit. They basically said, look, we'll pay you all this money. We'll give you all this money. Just make the JRPGs and the gamers will come. And guess what? They didn't fucking come. RPGs did not buy them on the Xbox. And the proof is in the pudding. They sold like shit. So all these people yelling for JRPGs are full of shit. They're fucking liars. Every single one, last one of them. They're all fucking liars. Up here, they're yelling, Phil, we want more JRPGs, so we can't buy them shits. That's what they're really saying. But they're fucking liars. They're not buying those games. They can't point to 10 friends that they have that'll fucking buy those games. I mean physical, not motherfuckers on the goddamn internet. People they know in their lives. They can't point to 10 of them that game. I could point to 50 people that play Halo. You see what I'm saying? Like you point to 10 motherfuckers you know life that plays JRPGs from the time of the 80s now. That list is fucking non-existent. You see what I'm saying? But people over here barking about JRPG. I mean, look, man. Buy a PlayStation. It's a Japanese console. The Japanese devs support the Japanese console with JRPGs because the Japanese console enough in Japan to warrant them making games for that motherfucker. Like nobody buys Xbox in Japan because it's an American console when they have a Japanese equivalent. If Xbox was nowhere near like where PlayStation was and it was like something grandiose and way different that people had to buy it, similar to like an iPhone versus a Samsung or other smartphone, then yeah, you would have a point. But that's not the case. Japanese people don't buy fucking American consoles or non-Japanese made consoles. They don't. So bitching to Phil about getting JRPGs is fucking beyond asinine. It just makes no fucking sense whatsoever. I want to complain. And when you complain, that, and then you got people like wanting to fucking complain, go get PlayStations, and then bitch that people are like fucking looking at them sideways. Like, dude, the fuck are you doing? That's like the Giants, because right now they ain't got a running game. Back in the day, the Giants had a running game, man. That's how we won all Super Bowls. We had a morning game. Man, we had Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. Remember when we had Earth, Wind, and Fire? Damn, man, I missed some glory days with the Giants. You know what? Fuck the Giants. They want to go all this, you know, Tom Brady route of throwing the fucking ball all over the place. Yeah, fucking Eli throwing the Odell Beckham and Victor Cruz. Remember when we used to be great with ground and pound? I want to go back to that shit. You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna be a Cowboys fan now. Like, what the fuck? That's basically what these dudes are doing. And then people looking at them like, you a Cowboys fan now? What the fuck you doing right now? Well, I'm saying they 11-1 though. I'm saying like they got all the wins. Man, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Nah, man, that's fucked up, man. You see how these people looking at me like, just because I switched from the Giants to the Cowboys? How am I wrong? How am I at fault with this shit? Man, that's fucked up, man. Y'all just some fanatics over there. Y'all some just fanboy bandwagon. I'm like, yo, dude, you tripping. You tripping. Because a lot of these people talk all that shit. Xbox is this, Xbox is that. Didn't have shit to say about JRPGs back then. On top of it, a lot of those JRPGs that these people could bitch about, they are on Xbox. They might not have the same amount that PlayStation does, that's for sure. But let's be honest, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. Other than a handful of people, who the fuck is playing all these games that are on console? Really? Who the fuck is playing? Dude, I don't have all the time in the day. What fucking job do you have where you can play video games all fucking day? I wait. Who got this goddamn time? I wait. This shit's beyond ridiculous, man. The shit that y'all fucking complain about with JRPGs. Look in the fucking bin, see if that shit is in there. Like, I just skimmed through that bitch the other day. I found the fucking anime something fucking JRPG. Wasn't gonna play it. Not my cup of tea. I don't give a fuck. I don't give 1-2 fucks about JRPGs. Not my shit. You know what I mean? But it's in there. So if I did want to play it, it's in there. Now, you upset that Microsoft doesn't advertise fucking JRPGs? What the fuck do you want them to do? PlayStation don't do the shit either. Fucking even the media doesn't really advertise. You know who fucking advertises JRPGs? Fucking fanboys. To put on their list of fucking games that the PlayStation has. Because they have fucking nothing else. I'm just being honest. What else do they have to brag about? Nothing. So what else are they gonna brag about? Fucking JRPGs. If they had a bunch of games like God of War and Infamous and all that shit, like a bunch of those type of games coming out, they wouldn't even mention JRPGs because nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. And how do I know? They don't buy them. Nobody buys these games. At all. Like, the shit is beyond ridiculous. Like, man, listen, man. This shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. And then you got the fucking neutrals. Now these motherfuckers are, yeah, Xbox needs more variety, bitch. We got a shit. We just been talking about games, new IPs that people haven't bought. All right. You got fucking Rise that a lot of people didn't play. You got fucking Sunset Overdrive, a lot of people didn't play. You have fucking Recore, a lot of people didn't play yet. You have Quantum Break, a lot of people didn't play yet. Those are 4 fucking games. 4 new IPs that nobody played yet. What does PlayStation have? Bloodborne, The Order, they got Until Dawn, and they have, and what was that fucking other game? I guess you could count not last. What was that shit called? That terrible ass space game. Damn, what was the name of that shit? No Man's Sky. There you go. You get 4 exclusives. No Man's Sky bombed. Not because it was getting hype, and that damn for sure got a lot of hype, because the game was trash. God awful piece of shit. Oh, my bad, Knack. You're right, Bam Bam. Yeah, that booty ass fucking game, Knack. That shit. Like, look, man, both consoles got fucking games, but the harp on JRPGs, oh man, this shit is crazy. Harp on like motherfuckers wasn't talking about JRPGs in fucking 360 because motherfuckers ain't buy that shit. They were on there, but nobody bought them shits. Now they talking about they want Phil Spencer to go spend millions of dollars to beg these fucking Japanese developers to build Japanese games for 50,000 people. Are you fucking serious? Have you lost your goddamn mind? You want to spend millions of dollars for 50,000 people? Maybe. Shit is beyond stupid. Shit is beyond stupid right now. I think we're losing our brain cells right now. Like, you motherfuckers have really gone Japanese, like, for real, though. Like, this shit is beyond crazy. Like, I don't understand, man. Like, they're not even thinking logically. They just want games. They're not even thinking how these games even make any fucking sense. Like, how does that game make sense to the platform? Who the fuck are you selling it to? If Japanese people don't buy Xbox, who the fuck are you selling Japanese games to? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, I don't, like, what the fuck? What the fuck do these people want? Like, you knew Xbox wasn't going to have JRPGs since the launch. Over 2 years ago, they were talking about how bad the Xbox One has sold in Japan. At that point, you should have been like, oh shit, Japanese people don't want this console. We might as well get the PlayStation, because that's what's gonna have the JRPGs. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Like, the shit is like the shit they complain about is beyond crazy. They've lost their goddamn minds. I don't understand it, yo. Especially for the simple fact that like half of these people haven't been to Japan. Like, would they take a course on it? Like, I don't. Like, why the fuck do they care? What is this obsession with fucking Japanese? I mean, Jeff Keighley looked like he was about to suck my man's dick on stage. He was so in love with Kojima. What is this infatuation? Because his balls smell like rice? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Like, I just don't, like, what the fuck, bruh? Like, why? Why are these people so, like, enamored? Like, oh my God, Japanese. You know, I need a fucking Japanese tattoo. Like, the saddest shit ever is when you see a black dude perm his hair and spike that shit up to look like a fucking anime character. Oh my God. Every time I see it, I'll be like, nigga. Oh, come on, man. If that's not cultural identity issues, I don't know what. I was like, yo, bro, are you serious? Be like, look, man, just put in the tip. That's what you be asking them. Oh, just put in the tip. Maybe if you fuck me in the ass, I'll be Japanese just like you. I'm like, oh my God, these guys are crazy. They lost their minds. Like, this shit is wild. Like, I don't get it, man. Is your life? You know what it reminds me of? I remember when I went to Japan the first time, and I did study abroad, and this dude Nick, he man, that dude was a fucking lame. He's a fucking lame. He's fucking from Texas. He was a lame ass Texan, man. But the crazy thing was, he was like pro Japan everything, and I was like, dude, if you be yourself, the girls will like you. This motherfucker wanted to go off and try to become Japanese, like act like he was Japanese, changed his name. Instead of telling the girls his name was Nick, he wanted to call himself Niku. I said, Niku? Why the fuck would you call yourself Niku? He was like, you know that means meat, right? In Japanese. It's like, yeah, but it sounds Japanese. I'm like, Nick, that's fucking stupid. Like, they're all gonna laugh at you because your name is meat. Like, literally, you be like, hi, my name is meat. Like, the fuck? Why would your name be meat? But like that shit's crazy. Like, who the fuck would name their child meat? But he ran with it. He thought it was cool. He ain't get no pussy the whole trip. Madder than a motherfucker. I fucked his girl. Well, I didn't fuck his girl, but I fucked the girl he wanted to fuck. But it wasn't my fault. You know, he knocked the shit off of his own plate by being so fucking weird. I was trying to fuck somebody else. I just stumbled across her ass because she was interested. It is what it is. But whatever. Shout out to Jamie. But, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, This shit is crazy, yeah. Like that whole trip, this motherfucker tried to be Japanese. Fucking watch read all the manga and animes and shit. I'm like, dude. Then he tried to talk down America, like America was the worst place ever. I'm like, all right, listen, man, America got this problem. I should know. I'm the black guy from America. But damn, son, you talking about it like it's the worst place to go. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, no, Japan's better than everything. I'm like, look, man, Japan is all right, but they got their problems too. Did you not watch that demonstration of the fucking Yakuza fucking going through the street talking about they want to bring the emperor back into power? You can't tell me that shit not crazy, bro. Oh, well, that's only one issue. Like, that's a big fucking issue. But anyway, besides the point, man, it's just like, yo, these dudes, like, look, man, you could like what you like, but yo, just go get the other console. It won't fucking kill you. I mean, some of them already did. But see, the thing is, man, it's one thing to go be like, all right, I want to play this particular type of game. Like me, if I want to play The Last of Us, the next one, whatever, right? I just got to go buy a PS4 to play it, right? But I'm not going to sit on my channel and talk about I had to go get The Last of Us because that's where the games are at. Now, fuck that shit. Xbox need more fucking single player role playing game. All right, I'm out this bitch. And then come back to my channel and be like, damn, man, niggas unsub to me, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. Because you're wild the fuck out, bro. You lost your goddamn mind. You was talking crazy wild shit. And cats don't fuck with wish-washy people, man. You know, if you're gonna be a diehard, be a diehard. But you can't be like, or if you're gonna be a neutral, be a neutral. I mean a legit neutral, not somebody who's like, oh man, I'm for everything, but fuck Xbox. The fuck? Oh no, I like all games, man. I like all the games except for the ones on Xbox. They're ass. But I like all games though. I like PC and PlayStation. Fuck Xbox. I'm neutral. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Man, Last Guardian was a fucking masterpiece. Them glitches, man. Listen, man. I know they were there, but I was able to get through them because of the gloriousness of the game. But that recore shit was trash. On them glitches, man. Fuck that low time. Fuck recore. You know what I mean? But I'm neutral though. I like everything. Like that's what we're dealing with, man. Dealing with these conversion artists, these fucking fake ass neutrals. Man, shit's crazy, man. But that's about all my piece on it, man. Look, man, keep it. Yeah. Look, man, if you want to play games that are on another console that are exclusive for whatever reason, just get the fucking other console. It's not that big of a deal, especially if you like to play those games. Now, if you don't give a fuck about those games, don't give a fuck about those games. But don't bitch to fucking execs about stupid shit. Like, what people should be bitching to is Sony about getting an Elite controller, like a legitimate one. See, that would be a serious gripe, you know, because Sony controls that, you know. Bitching to Microsoft about getting JRPGs, that doesn't really make sense. For the simple fact that you can't force devs to make, even if Microsoft bought a Japanese dev, there's no guarantee that they would actually work for Microsoft to make a game. They are that stubborn, right? You got to understand something about the Japanese. They are prideful. Just because you bought their company doesn't mean that they're going to fucking work for you. You know, they might just go starve or jump off a bridge or something. You know, the suicide rate is kind of high out there. So, you know, be like, oh shit, Xbox bought my fucking company. Fuck that. Take me now. Shit's crazy. You know, so this idea that, you know, Microsoft could force people to, you know, make Japanese games is just crazy, man. You know, Phil's got to be sitting there like fucking looking at his Twitter like, damn, these motherfuckers asked for games. I gave him games. I told him, all right, Scalebound. You like, all right, no more just Halo. All right, Scalebound. We got the brought back Crackdown. We're trying to improve that shit. We got Sea of Thieves. They never seen nothing like that. We're trying to capitalize on a cross between Elder Scroll and Minecraft. And then we got Recore, and we brought Quantum Break, and now they're telling me that we need more JRPGs. And now I'm like, wait, hold up, nigga, hold up. There's one thing to be like, you know what this sounds like? This sounds like a person that comes up, you give them a plate of food and be like, all right, man, I'm hungry as shit. What you got to offer me? Oh, nice. And you feed this motherfucker. They ate not even half that shit. They ate a quarter of that plate. And then they turn around and be like, yo, you got sushi? Nigga, I just fed your ass. Yeah, but I'm trying to get some sushi now. Nigga, you ain't even eat what was on your goddamn plate right now, and you tell me you want me to make some more shit that you probably not gonna eat? Nah, fuck that, nigga. You done lost your goddamn mind. Yeah, you right. They are broke, some broke ass motherfuckers. But see, that's the pride thing now. Some of these guys, they might be broke, but at the same time, they don't want Microsoft to give them the money. It's almost like they look at it like it's dirty money. It's American money. They don't want to fuck with it. If it's from the people, that's one thing. But if it's like the company trying to buy them, they're like, I don't know. Plus, there's just there's no benefit for it for Microsoft. People ain't gonna buy it from the Windows Store, so that means that they're gonna have to sell it on Steam. Nobody's gonna buy it from the Windows Store. Nobody's gonna buy it on Xbox. So the only chance of selling any JRPGs, that means they would have to literally advertise it for Steam and possibly have it on Xbox and the Windows Store. But that's the only way. It would not be an exclusive. It would just want to be on PlayStation. Like, that's literally what it would be. That's the only way I could see Xbox making a JRPG. It would have to literally be damn near on every platform. They might even put that bitch on Nintendo. Be like, look, you want on Nintendo Switch? Cool. Be like, you want it on the Sony PlayStation? Nah. That's the only thing that would make sense. Unless they wanted to do a Minecraft thing, but like, fuck it. If this means the only way we can get JRPGs, we gotta make games that have it on every platform, then fuck it. Then there you go. But then it's like, what's the fucking point in doing that? They're gonna make the game anyway. Why Xbox paying for it? Shit is stupid. Yeah, man. But look, man, like I like RPGs, man. JRPGs, I don't get. I'm gonna just be honest, man. The reason why I get Final Fantasy is because I don't fucking get that shit. Like, I don't like the fucking story is just weird. And yes, you can hack and slash and do all that shit, but the story is weird. Like watch the Conan O'Brien shit or Final Fantasy, where he's like playing the game and he's looking at it like, what is the point in doing all this? That's what I'm saying. Like, games can be fun. Games, you could cut shit up, do all that shit. But if the game is trying to be serious, then be serious. Like, that game is so convoluted, it's so fucking ridiculous. Like, they're trying to be serious, but the fucking girl comes up and she got like a weird ass country accent, and the other guy sounds like he's fucking from England somewhere. And it's just like all over the place. You're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is this shit? I'm not saying it ain't a fun game to play, but that shit ain't better than The Witcher. And I still haven't put enough hours in that. So it's like, what the fuck is the point in me getting that shit? I mean, but to each his own. I will be getting Scalebound though, but that's a whole different lore. Obviously, it's just based around this guy and dragons and shit. That's fine, because they're not trying to be like I don't know what the fuck Final Fantasy is trying to be. Like, this shit looks crazy. It's like, I want to be modern, but I want to be like in some other dimension type shit, but not. I don't know. But anyway, this is your boy Live, man. And I'm signing out. Sayonara.